Hello, and this is, if everything is going well right now, Stellaris. And, Paradox's new 4X grand strategy hybrid of, let's say, theoretical awesomeness. So, yeah, this game came out. It was really hyped up for the longest time. Everybody was really excited about this, and then it came out and it was pretty good, Did a lot of cool stuff, does a lot of cool stuff, will do a lot of cool stuff. But it has a couple problems. So, let's just dive in. New game. The first really awesome thing is you can fully create your own race, and there's just a trillion different options. So, let's see. I think this is the one I created earlier. Kind of a weird human off-breed hybrid, whatever. Let's create a new one. Create new empire. Yes. So let's start with appearance. Well, really wish there was a random option for this, but you know what? Fungoid sounds really awesome. So we're gonna be little we can be spider funguses. Oh man, or actual mushrooms. See, I kind of want to go with this, but I'd have to do the "there's not mushroom here" joke all the time, and that would just kill the mood. What about molluscoid? We can be squids and kids and squids that are kids. Ooh, I like the Cthulhu thing going on there. We can be chitinous. We can be birds of a feather. Ooh. What about dinosaurs? Is that an option? Dinosaur? Is dinosaur an option? Kinda. Turtles? Turtles. We can be turtles. Or we can be boring foxes. I'm not feeling the foxes. Kinda feeling the turtle, but let's go back with fungus. Are these guys floating? That's kinda cool. No, I guess, this one. It's kind of, suggestive, but yeah. I think it conveys both is sentient, is sapient, is a fungus, and doesn't look like a really boring fungus. So let's go for it. You can choose gender, I think, or is that later? Oh, okay. God, what's going on? Back. Why, if I click, whatever. Random! We are the Rayub and the Rayubans. Yeah. Cool, huh? I would actually put some thought into naming this, but I'm terrible at coming up with names, so we're just gonna click next. Ooh, shit prefix. Fungus. I know there's a good pun here, but I'm just not coming up with one. FNG? No. Sure. Yeah. Shroom. Anthropoid. Oh, is there fungoid? Yes. Okay. Dagalutum. Gugana. Mishgril. Zavabava. Guava. Quava? What about ship names? Fingav, Adfin, Averab, Sava Avab. I like these ones, the Rashbadim. Yeah. Next. Okay. So, right now we've just been choosing some pretty basic aesthetic aspects of our race. This is where we start getting into the real nitty-gritty of things. So, in the game, all of your planets will be populated by what the game refers to as pops, populations. Each pop has its own values. So, its own values and traits, rather. These are traits. We'll get to values in a second. Ethics, I think they're called? Or are these the ethics? Racial traits? I'm not sure. Anyway, so you can pick 2 points worth with 4 total. So, no going too crazy here. each trait will affect the output, the feelings, the ability of the pop to change over time. So, where is that? Ah, here we go. Ethics divergent, conformists. So over time, if you are, if you were 100 light years away from Washington, D.C., you'd probably start thinking different things over time. So, in this game, if a pop is further away, if it's on a different planet, they will slowly start to feel differently about certain subjects. So, if you would do conformist if you want your entire race to stay more aligned with, what you are at the start. Because if they start feeling differently, say, So say your people at home are very sedentary, so they don't want to move around a lot, but people out on the borders are nomadic, and, that kind of makes sense. Well, eventually there's going to be political conflict, so people on the borders are going to want to revolt and, make their own little empire, and that's not kosher. So, I think, let's go with decadent. We're gonna have some people working for us, let's say. Resilient for stronger defenses, endurant, venerable. Leaders dying is not a huge issue, but it is kind of an issue, so let's be immortal funguses. Convergent, conformist, repugnant, solitary. We're also repugnant. Oh, we can only have 4, that's right, I can't min-max that well. Urgh. Okay, we have 2 points left and 2 things, so let's go with, there's no, except for the 5. Can I get -3 out of anything here? No, it's just a bunch of -1s. God, we could be extremely adaptable. Okay, yeah, let's do it. So we've got 4 points, and we've got a -5. No, not very strong. 5. Okay, we need to get +3, and we have 3 slots left. Okay. We were decadent, we were repugnant, and we were solitary? What else? Slow? No. Tech's really cool, leadership game's really cool, slow breeders, We want to be able to conquer everything. Yeah, I guess. So we're gonna be conquering some people here, but we don't want to be solitary, and we don't want to be sedentary. Resettlement. I mean, not migrating. If you're a fungus, you're not going to migrate very often, so that kind of makes sense, right? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, female, Shablagoom, Kasvalud, Mashgurg. Ooh, different colors. Oh, we don't have different we don't have hairstyles? Worst game ever. Those are all very similar clothes. I don't see that that's changing anything at all, actually. So let's start with 3. And greenish, yeah. Okay, so in the world of Stellaris, there are many different worlds across the cosmos, each of which is a different type. Now, if your race starts with, say, continental, you're gonna really like settling on continental worlds. But you're probably also going to be okay at settling ocean worlds. And also tropical worlds. Those are, pretty similar to the world you started on. And maybe you can do deserts in Arctic as well, but tundra and arid, not so much. This doesn't seem right at all. These two should be switched. So it goes from tropical to arid, then to desert. Because arid is less... Arid, I would think arid is... Mesas and canyons, forests... Yeah, so shouldn't it go tropical to arid to desert? And then desert's really similar to Arctic, just... It's a temperature thing, not a rainfall thing, and then... This doesn't make any sense at all. This game is unplayable! I swear it's unplayable. Oh, who would ever want to play this game? However, we are proud fungoids. So we don't want Arctic, we don't want ocean, we don't want tundra. Well, I think we're very... See, if tropical wasn't right next to desert, I would feel a lot better about this choice, but we're going to be tropical. Meshbener and Meshka. Yes. So yeah, we're tropical, we're from Meshbener. We should probably change that at some point, but let's keep going. And this determines what the background is, so let's go with fungus. And this is ethics and government. So ethics are what your race strongly believes. And what your race strongly believes determines which kind of government you can have. So, like I said, we're gonna be taking some people hostage. Now, there are two different levels of each trait. There's regular and then the fanatic version of that. Fanatic costs more, so if you have that, you can only have 2. Because you have 3 points to spend, and there's no min-maxing here, because how are you going to min-max just how your race fundamentally feels about things? I mean, yeah, we could go into arguments about how xenophilia is probably better than xenophobia, but I'd rather avoid that political conversation for right now. So, we're not going to go into that. So yeah, you can have different things, and for the most part, it's a matter of doubling the bonuses / negatives of each bonus / negative. Okay, so I don't think we're fanatic mushrooms. I don't think we're that. So let's see, materialist. By the way, they have in fact fixed a bug I was having earlier, or if they haven't fixed the bug, it's the fact that I'm running in borderless windowed mode, where to get the pop-ups before, I had to hover in very specific spots on each icon in every aspect of this game. And I don't have to do that anymore, so I'm really happy. So yeah, we're not spiritual mushrooms, are we? Are we spiritual mushrooms? We could be a theocratic mushroom thing, but no. I think we are at the very least militaristic. And we are at the very least xenophobic. That gives us one more. Now, we cannot do pacifist, so things on opposite sides do cancel out. You cannot be both. So, you cannot be both xenophobic and xenophilic. And I feel like mushrooms grow in colonies, so collectivists probably also really make sense there, but that does forbid the more democratic government types. What do we need? So theocratic would obviously be you need spiritual. Democracy would be what? You need xenophilic? No. Oh, okay. So materialist is democratic? That's kind of weird. I don't know about that. And then what? No, that's not democratic. That's science? Direct democracy? Moral democracy? I have no idea what's going on here. So yeah, collectivists. Food consumption and slavery tolerance and alien slave tolerance and what the hell was that? Okay. My phone is telling me to do stuff. Okay. So yeah, we are collectivist. Society has long since evolved past the insignificant rivalries and concerns. What if we were fanatic? No, we can't even click on that. What does it say? Okay. So yeah, we have our different traits. So militarist gives, we don't want to do as many alliances. The alliance system is actually really cool in this game, but it is limited by a thing I will go into later. Rivalry influence gain. Oh, so when you declare rivalries with another country, another empire, you get influence for that. I guess because it's representing, propaganda. I'm not sure. So if you're militarist, you get more from that. Xenophobic is plus 10 xenophobia. I don't know what that means. I guess the pops are more likely to not like it when other people are on the planet. So if I ever get any mixed race planets, I am fucked. And then collectivists. We like slaves and we consume less food. Not really sure that makes sense, but okay. What else would we get? Pacifist. More embassies. Oh, embassies are cool too. But less influence, less damage, but we produce more food. Versus less... Okay, that's better. This one I did like. I played a game as materialist, and the extra research is pretty nice. So now let's choose a government type. Okay, what do we got here? We can do plutocratic oligarchy, despotic empire, military dictatorship, or military junta. Ship costs and ship upgrade costs go down. Naval capacity is up and ship upkeep goes down. But you only get a new ruler upon ruler's death. So, effectively, it's more democratic, less democratic. With the one in the middle being, you're pretty much a dictatorship, but you're not really. Not dictatorship, amount of length of ruler term, I should say. So the best one in the game by people I've talked to is usually direct democracy, because you can directly control 2 more planets. There is a limit to the number of planets you can directly control. This is to represent the fact that bureaucracy is in fact a force in the real world. I will also go into why this doesn't really work, at least for me, later. But we don't have access to that because we do not have materialistic or fanatic materialist, and we have the collectivist. Okay. But we don't have the fanatic collectivists, so we're good. Okay, so what do we got? And also energy and minerals, or building costs, slave mineral output, and slave food output. Yeah, we are a despotic empire. Fuck yeah. Building costs are down, which is also really good because building costs are the biggest limit in the early game. At least, again, in my experience. Next. Empire name, Imperium of Mishka. Hegemony of Mishka. Rayub Imperium, Galactic Rayub Empire, Rayub Hierarchy, Rayub Dominion. I don't know, I'm not feeling any of these. The Rayub... No, is the Rayub our race? Yeah, Rayub is the race. So, let's go with something a bit more like that. The Emirates of Mishka. And then we get to design our little symbol here, and again, pretty cool. You can do a lot of different combinations, but this interface is kind of weird. There's only a limited number of backgrounds, and then every single emblem you have is exactly the same color. So close, yet so far. It represents everything in this game. We are not mollusks. We are mushrooms. Pirate? Pirate, yeah. Okay. Ooh. Kind of want to go back and be an octopus now. Don't really like any of those. Yeah, definitely. Little mushroom in the middle, star over top, and our fleet's going out to conquer the galaxy. Let's see, we are a mushroom, and we're vaguely greenish, so let's go with... this one? Yeah, that's the primary, and then secondary can be the dirt upon which our armies will stand. So few colors, too. No, we need... We should have inverted this. No, because... Yeah, okay, we're good. We're good. Yeah. Us on the planet in the middle, spreading out to destroy the... Yeah, I love it. I love it. Okay, so, now also, I guess this just basically determines what weapons you start with. In my experience, missiles are really, really nice. So we're going to start with missiles. And this is another really cool aspect of the game, and that is something that Sword of the Stars does really well, in that each race, well, most races, have a unique way that they move between systems. In Sword of the Stars, I believe each race is completely different. In this one, though, it's one of 3 fundamental ways. There's warp travel, where each of your ships is warp capable, and they can go to any system within range. In hyperspace travel, each ship has a little hyperspace module on it that allows it to travel along predetermined routes. So you can't go anywhere, but you can go to where where you can go a little bit faster. And then there's wormhole travel, which I have never played and will be playing right now, which allows you to set up wormholes between, I believe it's just each system gets a wormhole. Yeah. Between 2 points. I'm not sure. We're gonna try it out. Large generators are too big to fit on ships requiring. So this is each. Okay, so the basic benefits are warp travel is it's trivial to move between systems. Each ship can go to any system within range. It's not the fastest, but it's going to get you where you need to go. With hyperspace, there are predetermined routes you can go along, but the warp drive is really heavy and it requires a lot of resources to build per ship. So with hyperspace, that little thing that goes along the predetermined routes, the weaknesses in the space-time continuum, or hyperspace, I guess, it's much lighter, so your ships can be cheaper. And then with wormhole, your ships barely need anything at all. And, this is really cool, you can just build wormholes and travel between them really quickly. The issue is, moving to new systems takes forever. It takes really, honestly, forever. I've never done this, though, so we're going to see how it goes. I know in Sword of the Stars, if you wanted to move between systems as the one race that was a hive of something and they built up slowly, but if they dropped a wormhole into your system, you were pretty much fucking dead. They had to move the wormholes around at sub-light speeds. But once they got into a system, they could move between any 2 wormholes instantly. So they had amazing response time and could move their entire fleet anywhere they wanted instantly. Whereas opposed to with warp travel or hyperspace travel, which is closer to what other races had, you had to have your fleet in separate areas of your empire. You couldn't just have one massive fleet that can go anywhere in your entire empire. So we're going to try this out. I know it doesn't work exactly like that, but I'm interested. Next. Molluscoid ships do look really cool, but we're going to stick with the fungoid theme. And this is our race. We are extremely adaptable. We can go anywhere we want. Not really. That basically just means that every planet is slightly more habitable for us. Which means I think we can colonize. When we get the ability to colonize a given type of planet, we can pretty much colonize that planet. As opposed to if we had chosen not this. So if we'd gone with continental, we wouldn't have been able to colonize tundra worlds. So yeah, cool, done. Save? Save. Done. This is the galaxy, so we're gonna... Yeah, 17 empires. Advanced AIs, I don't remember what that does. I think this is the aging, done civilization, so... In Masters of Orion 2, maybe 3, it's the... No, 3. The one world with the massive dreadnoughts and battle stations that you... in the center that was infinitely powerful, but that didn't really do much else. Oh, Masters of Orion 3, that game. Oh, that game tried to do so much, and it was so cool, but it just didn't work. Anyway. So yeah, Spiral, 2 arms, obviously. Spiral, best galaxy shape. Medium, small, large. Well, let's go with large and bump this up. No, don't go down. Don't. Oh no, if we... So that stays, but it allows us to have more... Okay. Okay. Okay, you can't have more... I get you. No, that's going to be 4. There's, I believe, 4 distinct types of ancient empires. So, hopefully, fingers crossed, this gives us each 4. And we'll try not to piss any of them off. What? No! Spiral. Bad. Also, fewer. Please not the max. 13, 14... Let's just go... Let's, 16. 16 is a good number. Difficulty, normal. And so, the different races will use not your type of FTL travel. So if you know, for example, that the race you're fighting uses hyperspace, you probably don't have to defend literally every system along your front. And we're going to press play. Dun 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 dun. Okay, this is really cool too, because this conforms to your race. So, blah, 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 blah. In the eons since the first primitive Ryub communities took shape in the dense jungles of Meshbener, our civilization has spread and prospered. The early chaotic period saw many nation-states vying with each other for power, until, at last, we were able, united, blah 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 blah. So, for example, if you chose materialistic, whatever the science one is, single vision. Right, so if you had chosen a science-based government, I believe this would be more, yes, then we quashed religion out of our lives and elected a science-based something or other. And then this one is based on your FTL method. So yeah, we can go anywhere we want, but we're kind of assholes, and we're really big assholes, and we are just complete assholes. Begin. Pause. And this is where we are. Cool. Let's see. Is this our wormhole? No, this is our construction ship. Construction ships are cool. This is our spaceport. This is our science ship, and this is a little tiny fleet we have. Sindornim is the name of our starting class, and we've got research to do. So, this is how Stellaris starts out, and we're going to press M to go out to the main menu, the main map view, where I at least spend most of my time. And this is the map. So, inside the green border is... I've never been clear on this. Okay, before we get to that, let's address the big problem this game has. Information. For whatever reason, the designers of this game saw fit to not include map modes. Map modes being a traditional, huge part of every Paradox game. So the issue is that this is all you got. This is everything. Like, if you're just looking at this, you might not know what's what. The Rock Paper Shotgun article went in depth about this, but what is what here? Is this just fog of war? Is this my border? This looks like the border to me because that's a really solid line, but I've played the game. I know it's this. This is my border. Now it looks really cool with the big icon and then my symbol and then all that. It's really cool, but it doesn't. This game is not good at giving you the right information at the right time. It's okay. It's okay. At some things. So, like, once I've surveyed this system, it will be very obvious, looking at it from this view, what is in this system. But right now, not so much. Not so much. Yeah. Okay, so what do we got here? Science ship. The primary way you explore the galaxy is with science ships, and your science ships have scientists on them. and you need to go to each star and survey the system, and then your science ship does its little thing, and it goes to different worlds, and it explores them, and it's all really cool. Each world has a chance of having a really cool event on it. All of them are really well written, and it's just overall a really cool experience exploring the galaxy in a way that no other 4X I have ever played has been. So yeah, let's take a look at our world. Right now we're producing 7 energy and 8 minerals. So the minerals, 0.64 of those are being taken up by ship maintenance. And for our energy is... This is a really cool concept, I thought. So, the limiting factor for anything you want to do at any point is how much energy do you have to put into it, and how many materials do you have to also put into it. And this is kind of universally true. So if you want to build something, it's going to take resources and energy. Now, it also takes expertise, it takes knowledge, but if we abstract those behind technologies, yeah, it's, money is... I treat this as money. Credits, Money is basically just a representation of energy. So yeah. So I'm getting 1 energy per turn, 1 money per turn. I guess it really is energy in this system, but it's everything you do is limited by the amount of energy you have. So it's not you're paying for stuff with money, because what does money really truly mean? It's just a way of converting between... The limiting factor isn't how much you can pay for something, it's how much energy you have to put into it. And when you're trying to do things like move between systems, you can't... If I had $1 trillion right now, I could not pay someone to transport me to Alpha Centauri. It would take a lot of energy to open up that wormhole, rip a hole into time and space, and teleport me across distances. That's energy, that's not money. Rant over. This is our planet, so... Stuff, research, materials, food. It's 100% habitability because I have that plus 20%. Ha ha ha. We can't terraform yet. Not that we'd want to, this is our home world. By definition, it's perfect. We've got a governor. He's pretty chill. We have 1 defensive army. We've got a spaceport that can build stuff. Look at that spaceport. That's a cool spaceport. It's even shaped like a mushroom. And there's a surface of the world. So every world in Stellaris is more or less exactly like this. I say more or less because not every world will have giant walking mushrooms on it. And your starting world starts with things like industrial wastelands and sprawling slums that block you from harvesting those tiles. So, as the game goes on, your people will spread across the world. So if I unpause, one of these 3 places will spawn another pop, and it will slowly grow over time. And they will also migrate to other worlds. So people will leave this planet and go to other worlds. I really hope they do this one because energy is a really limiting factor. Well, let's take a look. So right now, all of our pops are pretty much identical. They're adaptive, they're decadent, they're repugnant, and they're sedentary. And they like tropical things. This will generally not change, but these will, and these will. Populations change over time, and this represents that. I've been thinking about this recently, and this is actually one of the better ways I've come up with to track how different parts of a civilization feel about different things. It could really use a map mode to show support for different concepts across your empire. But for right now, it works for what it is. So yeah, we've got a world. We can't upgrade anything yet because we don't know how to build anything. We're blocked off in a couple places, but 200 minerals isn't going to take us very far, so I'm not going to invest in clearing these quite yet. Though that 2 is tempting. Why are we losing 4? So we're decadent. Why is decadent hurting us? What does decadent do again? Resource output without slaves. So is that... do we need to enslave someone first? Enslaves pop excels at manual labor, but other pops are likely to react. So yeah, we've got some people in a mine down here. Let's enslave them. So let's not enslave our entire populace. Let's just enslave this guy. Yeah! And then look, we're making more of everything. Yay! Because they're happy, they're slaves. There's people below them. Oh, but the serfs don't like that. So they're gonna be they're unhappy. This guy's pissed right now. He's really pissed. But everybody else is thrilled with the current situation. He's not though. He's really not. And then later we can emancipate them if need be. Cool. So yeah, let's go look at technology. Technology! Really cool. It's awesome. There's no preset tech tree or anything because technology doesn't follow a tree. Technology is fluid. Technology is open. Technology is random ideas leading into one another. It's a human process. This is brilliant. I love this system. It's just, you know, whoever you have in charge of physics will think of different things to look into next. Oh, it's so cool. So yeah, look, we can unlock the solar panel network, which I really like, so we're going to do that first. And then Kundad is going to teach us how to build a colony ship, because right now we don't know how to go to other worlds. And then Volgathana is going to think about things and then realize, you know what? What if we could bomb people really hard? But then she thinks better of it. And no, she doesn't. No, she's good. She's chill. So yeah. And you can click on it and find all your leaders. You can have a max of 10. Right now we have 5? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, the 5th is our glorious leader, Mashgig. All hail. Oh, you can change government forms? I forgot about that. And then she is an explorer, so science ships are better. And she is a preacher, which means we get more food. It's kind of weird that your population growing faster is represented by better food production. Not sure how I feel about that. Yeah, and then we've got a budget. This has never been an issue for me because you can't change anything from this view because the game... sorry. Economy is really shallow right now. Then you have policies. So, for example, our war... If we were ever to go to war, we just have a static economy, meaning we don't ramp up for anything. Semi-static means we ramp up a little. And then dynamic means... Yeah, if we're on the defensive, we're gonna try a lot harder if they're attacking us, and vice versa with attacking other people. We allow slaves. We... okay, we can tell our slaves to reproduce or not. That's okay, we're gonna move past that. Purge. We are allowed to destroy entire populations. That's kinda, I'm not sure how I feel about that either. We're completely for bombing other people into oblivion. We allow migration of our primary species only. So if we conquer anybody else, that we're not allowing them to move around without our say-so. We're allowed to move populations, or wait, isn't that? No, yeah, we're allowed to forcibly move around populations. There is no voting whatsoever, because God Emperor Mashgurg says so. Let's see, leadership is only primary species. In other ones, so like, if you make friends with another civilization and they send some pops over and those pops get really populous, then you might, you know, have a leader from that population. lead part of your empire, and that's pretty cool. But we're not for that. No. Only God Emperor Mishkurg. And then our first contact protocol is we will aggressively attack anybody we meet. Yay! And the demographics is we have one population. And I've already gone over so many of these things. What else do we have? Empire. This is our leaders. This is our planet. We have a slight slave problem, but they're not going to be an issue. We haven't met anybody else, and we don't know about any other species. We have a couple ship designs, but we don't have any technologies to change those. We're doing research. And there's nothing that really merits our attention right now. Yay. Okay, so yeah, right now we have our science ship going around and exploring things. And our construction ship really doesn't have much to do. Because, ooh, build a wormhole? Oh, What? Cannot build within a system's gravity well. Oh, so you have to build it really far. Oh, cool. I'm not sure if it's 1-to-1 or if it's just a system has a wormhole. I'm not sure. Oh, what's this? This is a wormhole. Okay. Wormhole range 65. Okay. So, to make wormholes, we need to send our science ship somewhere. So let's send our construction ship. Let's send him over to Urav Was and have him build a wormhole. No, to Urav Wasp. Cannot build. No, that isn't within the fucking. Fuck off. And build a wormhole station there. And then unpause, because there's not much else for us to do right now. See, we've got our little guy running off. Look at him. He's so cool. Oh, Crown Princess Kagarim. Okay, sure. And that doesn't lead to anything because the game doesn't like telling you stuff. But she is resilient and likes building stuff. I like building stuff too. This really worked out. Okay, so our science ship is currently researching the sun. How we got this far without looking into this is beyond me, but there you go. And that's definitely a star. There's no question about it. That is a star. So some of the bigger asteroids are also surveyable and mineable, potentially. This is another thing I really like, and this is probably my Space Empires 5 bias getting in the way. But the primary method you use to... Where the hell are you going? Oh, okay. Are you gonna... Why is this taking so long? Move. What? Okay, then. So the primary way you collect resources, at least at first, is not establishing massive colonies of people on the planet and, you know, setting up the infrastructure for people to live, die, and research and build. No, you just build a freaking mine and you throw drones at the problem. God. Why would you go through all that trouble just to... Ugh. So, you just right-click on a thing, you build a mining post, and you move on. You don't have to put so much effort into it, people. And we're building a mining post. Isn't it cool? Are we actually building it? I can't. Oh, look. Yeah, we're building something. Woo! So yeah, these guys, he hasn't found anything at all yet. Our moon is worthless. This other planet is worthless. It's toxic. Hooray. This place is frozen. But it does have...
Updated.
Okay. Alpha Menace. Ooh. Enigmatic spacefarers. Who are you? What do you want? They look menacing. But we choose not to engage them quite yet. Okay, so Meshka 5, we found a potential source of energy. So once we're done building that wormhole, oh, what the hell? What? They just, okay. Yeah, once we're done building the wormhole here, well, I guess we'll come back and start mining some energy. Ugh. Build the frickin' wormhole, God. It's just, I'm just asking you to build a massive space station capable of ripping holes in the space-time continuum. Is that really so much to ask? Ooh, hello. So yeah, now we have a wormhole station. Yay! Yay, and now there's no real reason to stay here. So let's head back and build a mining station here. Notice how that took 90 minerals? And we only had 170. So yeah, these things are expensive. The only reason I built a wormhole right off is that that's my only way to move around the universe. I need to have a wormhole to do anything. Still looking for stuff, still finding fucking nothing. What can you be building to help me out here? We've got an extra slot, but nothing to put in it. Or you could build me up another science ship. That's not really helpful. Hopefully the colony ship gets done sometime soon. Okay, so it looks like you only need one wormhole per system and it just points everywhere. That's cool. I'd kind of hoped for one-to-one mappings, but yeah, whatever. Oh, go faster. Oh look, everything's going faster. As is traditional Paradox games, you can set the speed of the simulation. Oh god, just find something.
Updated.
The Beta Menace, yeah, we get it. We're being attacked by weird mutant things. Get it. God. Oh, hello there. You're actually kind of mean. Ugh. Should put a sensor bar over that. And we're gonna build a little mining post on Meshka 5. Look at it. Yep. It's a Paradox game. Waiting is part of the experience. Oh, come on, fuck off. Yay. Yeah, not much to do until we, you know, have stuff to do. Okay, and we built a science station, or an energy station thing here. 1 second.
System survey complete.
Yay, we finished. There's nothing to do here. Oh, more energy. Yay! Energy's really cool. Yay! I wish I had more minerals. Yay! So yeah, we're gonna send him over here to survey this system. And once you're done with that, I'm going to ask you to move here. Okay, no, I'm going to ask you to build a wormhole here. So like I was saying, it's pretty easy to know what the resources of each system are. Right now I'm harvesting 3 energy here, but there's an additional 3 energy I could be harvesting.
Anomaly found.
Oh, cool! Found an anomaly! Oh, 100% risk of failure. We would die. Leave me for now. All the anomalies are really cool. I have yet to find the disappointing one. But they're things like you find strange gravitic pulses coming from this place, and the source of that could be, who knows? And then there's, you know, I found one where you discover Space Cthulhu, where you're tracking down the remnants of an ancient civilization from 1,000,000 years ago. Oh, they're all really cool. But they kind of dry up once you've explored everything. Oh, what's she doing? Okay. See, we've got a couple of mining outposts now. Going to the wormhole places. Is he going to instantly appear, or does he actually instantly appear? Cool. See, it looks like the wormholes have a little bit of spool-up time, but once they actually activate, you get there instantly, which is pretty nice. Not much to do. Oh, so there's stuff here. Yes! I love stuff. After you're done there, come over... Oh, I can't, actually. Once you're done over there, come back and build a mining station, and that's all I have the resources for.
System survey complete.
Yay. And then this guy can just go, as soon as he gets out of the gravity well, spawn a wormhole and instantly teleport. I like this system. This is a nice FTL method. Unfortunately, there's not much to do. So let's look at this planet and plan things out. So this hex naturally produces 2 physics research. If we built a mining thing there, we would just lose that. So the best thing to do would be to build a science lab, which we cannot afford right now. Which would, you know, do science. Let's wait for the months to tick over so we get enough resources, and we're going to build a science lab. Now, for example, here, this produces both minerals and food. Right now it's producing both. If we wanted to produce more of one, we would have to build either a mining network or a hydroponics, okay? An event! Yay! So right now we know that there are other living things. We've seen them in all the planets we've explored. So we're looking for another place to put down a little colony and expand our influence in the universe. So we can either really try for this or we can not. We're going to really try for this because it gives us a nice little quest.
Anomaly found.
Oh, we have found an anomaly we can actually research. So right now, pause. This guy's in the middle of surveying a system. But he found a really cool thing. So we're going to tell him to research it. And then he will know to stop, turn around, go back, look at this thing, and then continue on about his research. So it's a lot less babysitting than other systems might involve. However, we are rapidly running out of space, so we will probably want to set up a frontier outpost somewhere. What that means is, so you naturally have a set amount of area you can... Ooh, hello. A pre-sentient species? Oh man. Vocon 1. Vocon? Oh, that's the system. Oh, and we can also colonize that planet. Okay, so this is another thing that really fucking pisses me off. Now, in this game, I'm gonna enslave these people, and I'm gonna be happy about it. But in my other game, where I was peaceful and I would do things like uplift these poor souls, it doesn't tell you where these people are. It's like, oh yeah, 40 years ago you discovered a race of people that are really interesting to study and you could eventually turn into friends. But it doesn't tell you how to find them again. It's impossible. Oh, this game needs map modes. This game needs a way to tell you information. It just occurred to me that they show up under the species list. Ooh, they are Earthbound. I don't know what that means. Oh, they really like their planet? Okay. Tropical. They like tropics too! Oh, we can bond over that. Okay. So, yeah, eventually I'm going to come back and turn those into friends. But for now, I think I'm going to, I'm going to turn this into a colony at some point. It has a size of 22, which means it's got a lot of little spaces I can put stuff on. And the colony ship is doing nothing because we don't have enough minerals to tell it to do anything.
System survey complete.
You will go survey that system, but I don't know if you can come back from that, so we're going to find out. Oh, you need to come here and eventually build a mining system station.
Construction complete.
Finished its surface construction queue. Yay! So we finished that research station, and we're starting on a new one here, because... Oh! Okay, so right now I would much rather have this energy than that research. Research is nice, energy is nicer. But this guy's there. He's not there. What if I could just move him there? Oh my god. And then... No, I don't have the resources to build any of this because I need... This is why lowering costs is really cool. Oh, so these guys are enslaved, so they're producing 20 extra? No. It's only for food and... food and... minerals, that's the word. Emancipate. Yep. Sorry about the misunderstanding. Won't happen again. You, on the other hand, we're gonna enslave. So now he's making a little bit more... What? No. What? Oh, enslaved. There we go. Plus 20%. So that's another 0.2 per turn. Wow, wasn't it worth it to take away the freedom and choice of an entire group of people? 0.2 more resources per... I don't even know. Per week, I guess. Okay, so the science ship is there. What if I told him to come back? Can he come back? I think he can. And then I can just tell him to go survey there. Oh, because the wormhole can open up wormholes anyway. Oh my god. Oh, right. Okay, so we had a quest before. This is cool. I like the situation log. So right now there's a couple of different things we could do. One is it told us to survey a bunch of worlds. So this is just a generic quest. It basically means survey 8 places you could possibly live. That means that the system has a little icon like this, which says there's 2 tropical worlds here. We love tropical worlds, so we'll probably take one of those at some point. The other is things like... Oh, this is also a tropical world, but we don't quite know what the ups and downs of it are yet, because we haven't surveyed it. So right now it's potentially habitable. Something could go wrong. Then there's things like investigate an alien. What this is you choose to do this, your society research goes on hold, and you, 180 days later, know how to talk to an alien race. We're going to do this. Later on, we'll get ones that are go to this system and do a thing. Which are my personal favorite, because that's like, go to this system and research, go to the system and capture an animal and return it to your compound to research it further, or something like that. Build that to get more minerals, because quite frankly, we don't really need anything else at this point. Oh, there's more minerals here. Yes.
Research complete.
Oh, cool. We got ourselves a new solar panel network. I'll go into what that is in a minute. But for now, let's look into new technology. Yay! So, the Power Hub is a really cool building. It takes a lot of resources to build. It takes 150 minerals, which is a lot. And it takes 25 influence, which is the third resource that I haven't really talked about. But there's no real way to get more of that, to increase your rate of gathering that. So, it's a really nice resource to have. However, for now, we're still in the exploration phase, so we're going to go with survey speed. Notice how we were discovering colony ships, but right now we're investigating the Alpha Menace.
Hostile fleet detected.
What? An unidentified object. Interesting. What could it be? Oh, fucking hell. What are that? What's that? Fuck right off, mate. That's really expensive. Okay there. Are you gonna... What you gonna do, buddy? Are there two of you now, or was... Okay, you're leaving. Good. Oh, okay, we completed that mining base. So we're getting 13. That's a pretty good number. Let's build a mining station here, too.
Special project complete.
Oh, I have talked to my first alien. The Tiyanki are docile... Oh, so we haven't really talked to them. Accessing some lower dimensions. Huh. Huh, interesting. So a bunch of little guys that... Well, little giant creatures that roam from system to system through subspace and eat gas. Cool. I don't really know what those are for, but I've run into them in other games.
System survey complete. Situation log updated. Evading hostile fleet.
Perfect. So there were enemies here. Science ships don't play nicely with enemies, so we just left. I really wish I'd actually been able to see what was there, but I couldn't. Let's survey over here. Okay, I think we've got enough to increase how much. So food is a very simple mechanic. If you have enough, the more you have. If you have enough, the more you have, the faster your population grows. If you don't have enough, they become unhappy. Very simple, but pretty straightforward. So let's build a mining network here because we don't really need the food, but we do need the minerals. Also, in our uh, the what is this thing? Spaceport. Build ships. It has room for additional modules. Now, one of the modules you start with is missiles, because you probably want to be
Special
able
project complete.
Interesting. Huh. So we found these giant space amoeba things. Do we want to look into them or kill them? Obviously, we just want to kill them.
Situation log updated.
What else would we do? Neutralize a space amoeba. Yeah. Where can we find one of these things? Actually, seriously, where can we find one of these things? I guess we'll find out. So, there was a planet here that we are not able to colonize, represented by red. That's because we don't quite know how to colonize a place that isn't entirely forests. I'm not sure why, but that's the mechanic.
Anomaly found.
Ooh. Failure risk of 22%. Let's come back when we're a little bit more experienced. But our construction ship has nothing to do right now. So let's
System survey complete.
build another. No, come on, you can do it. Do that. And this is what happens when you can't move directly between systems. What it's doing is going back to a system with a wormhole. I don't think it really matters which one. And then it's using the wormhole thing from that system
Construction complete.
to teleport to another system.
Situation vessel log encountered. updated.
The Delta Menace. Ooh. So the additional module in this case is a solar panel network, which gives additional energy. Energy really isn't the limiting factor right now. It is nice to have, but it's not really limiting us. And we can put those resources to better use elsewhere. So for 75 we could get 3, or we could build a mining station somewhere for cheaper to get 2. And I think that's honestly the better buy at this point. Also, at some point, we want to look into building a frontier outpost to lay claim to some more territory. We can build colonies here and there. Sorry, but that's not really gonna happen anytime soon. Because it's 12 months until we finish researching how to build a colony ship. Then it's going to be a long time before we can actually afford to build one, because colony ships are expensive. Turns out moving millions of people at once isn't easy. It's just not. Okay, so let's come over here and... What? It's not within our borders. Come on. Oh, yes, the other major problem I have with this stupid map is that... So this is clearly not within our borders, right? Wait, no, it is within our borders. What's going on? So what it is there's a little line that goes to where it actually is on the galactic plane, and that is your borders. This system technically works, but it is not good. Sword of the Stars did a really good job at this because it had 3D representations of your borders and it looked really cool. And everything was 3D. Oh, Sword of the Stars, easily my favorite, second favorite after Space Empires 5, because that game is flawless and I will hear nothing against it. Sword of the Stars is the best 4X game ever. I just need to figure out what to build next. We don't really have anything else. Let's send our fleet in here because I forget what was there. If need be, we will turn tail and run. Oh, oh, oh! We found a thing! It's a fan. Really, space age. Ooh. Yeah, we definitely want to study these guys, and because they're about to get to where we are, but we want to make sure that they only get there through our help, so that we can later enslave them. Did I say later? I mean, I meant right now, so that we can enslave them right now. So yeah, I think we have enough resources. We can come out here and build a frontier outpost. What that's going to do is expand our borders over these systems, and yes, I selected you. And give us access to all of those resources. Not that there are many, but I'll take what I can get. Why is this taking you so long? Oh. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh god, run away, run away, run away. Run away. I said run away! Run away! Oh god! Ah! Okay, we're good. Yeah, we were not going to win that fight.
Research complete.
We finished research. First, we were not going to win that fight because we have a military power of 75. They had a military power that was higher. This system is more in-depth than that because it just is. Military power is it's completely an approximation. It doesn't actually represent completely how the game doesn't just compare your military power and theirs and determine a winner. It actually runs a simulation of the combat. Also, why can I upgrade these things? Do not auto-generate new designs. Stop that. First, well, yeah, upgrade. We can't really afford that. So it does run an actual simulation, but they were going to win that. They had as many ships, and each ship was better. Just mathematically, that was not going to happen. Research! Yes. We have done a lot in the physics field. We now survey faster. What else? We can do an observatory. That gives us another module. And nothing else here really looks great, so yeah, let's do that. Purple means that it is rare. Like I said, science is a not linear pursuit. So these are randomly drawn from a deck of technologies, which the concept of a deck of technologies is not great. But if we're going to be moving towards a better representation of research in video games, I'd rather get there in one step and have a perfect representation. But this is okay for now. But some are rarer than others for game balance reasons. So we're just going to get this. I forget what observatories actually do. Let's see. They cost a little bit, but they make you research better. Cool. Okay, so...
Evading hostile fleet.
What? 1 second. Go back here, and I'm going to have this build me another 2 corvettes to really beef up my military. And then we're going to look into what was happening over here. Okay. So these guys ran into another alien menace, which was an alien space station of the Delta variety, and a defensive little fleet. So we've kind of been ignoring our... What? Here we go. We've kind of been ignoring our research things we've met plans. So let's figure out who these guys are. And our construction ship is closing in on this planet to build a little frontier outpost, laying a claim to the space around it. Hooray. Hoorah. And we're about to add another unit to this fleet. And this is really cool because you don't have to manually keep track. Okay, let's build a new ship. Okay, select the ship, hold shift, select the fleet, find the merge fleet. But no, it just adds the ship to a close by fleet. It's really cool. Oh, and our science ship is now... It has nothing to do, so let's keep exploring systems.
Construction complete.
Spaceport. Yay. Okay. So now we have a power of 125. Let's go and fight these guys off. Because I think we're powerful enough now. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. There are so many things we could be doing at this point. We're just completely limited by the number of minerals we have. And also...
Special project complete.
What? Oh. Okay, so we discovered who those weird Delta alien things were, and they turn out to be ancient mining drones. That seems like something we should have been able to figure out earlier, but whatever. So, deep space drones that are remnants of an ancient civilization. So, do we want to figure out what makes them tick? Or do we want to kill them?
Situation log updated.
Sorry, was that actually a choice? Sorry. Yeah, that was always going to happen. Space combat. Okay, let's see what we got. We got 125, and they got 105. Let's go in for the kill. Let's lock onto our people, turn around for a dramatic viewpoint, and zoom in. We split up a little bit. We fire off our giant missiles. Oh yeah, look at this! Fuck yeah, murder, murder! Why are they healing? How are they healing? Whatever. So yeah, the game is simulating. I mean, more or less simulating this entire process. We don't seem to be really focusing on them. So, here we go. So let's look at how the combat view does things. Neither of us have any leaders, so that doesn't really matter. We could call a retreat, which would do an emergency FTL jump, but we would take damage, which would probably destroy some of our ships. They, on the other hand... sorry. Let me actually go through this. So we have these ships, and this ship has taken a lot of damage. It only has 35 hull points out of 30 left. Not much armor either. Well, sorry, they don't have much armor to start with. Oh, that does make it cheaper, though. Maybe if we destroyed all of our ships, we would have more to spend. Anyway. So, the game really is, as far as I can tell, simulating each of these missiles in real time. Well, if I weren't paused, it would be. Now it's real time. Because I was at fast speed. Ha ha ha. So each of these ships has this much damage. Each of their ships has that much damage. We just destroyed this ship. So it's just floating. It was floating in space. But they just destroyed one of our ships. Oh no. Those fungoids will be remembered forever. And we've dealt, 1,000 damage with small nuclear missiles. We've taken 500 damage, and they've dealt out 500 damage and taken 1,000. So you can kind of see where these numbers are coming from. Now we have evaded a lot. We have evaded 36% of their shots, but they've evaded none of our shots. And this is because we're using tracking missiles. We're using missiles which are able to track and seek their enemies, which is why I really like missiles. They have a slightly lower miss rate. Well, radically lower, except for the fact that if these guys were smart and had point defense systems, they'd be able to shoot down our missiles, and we'd be completely useless. So yeah, let's finish out this combat. We're gonna win because we have 900 out of 1,200, and they only have 300 out of 1,200.
Survey complete. Anomaly found.
Another anomaly. Let's also come back in a bit. We don't want to risk it now. So we finished off the system. It has another anomaly. Dear God, there are so many of these things. So let's go and investigate this system. Only one left, boys. We got him. Is he trying to run for it? Don't let him. Give him a full broadside. Oh god, we lost. We lost the... I don't remember what that ship was called. Probably not important. Keep firing, men!
Updated.
Okay. So yeah, we took a lot of damage there. But we won! Haha! Victory! Sindornium to... Sindornium to... So I think we upgraded ships at some point? Yeah. So, now that we've won, this system is free of enemies. Cool. But this fleet took damage, so we're going to send them back to repair. What's this do?
Research complete.
Oh, we finished research. Now, we could also send them back to upgrade, because apparently one of these is not the same class as the others. I'm not sure what's going on there. Probably because I researched the sensor thing. Okay, so we finished learning how to make colony ships. That's going to take a lot of resources to build, so we're going to tell them to do something else. So, influence is very important, but leader, lifespan, and food are also very important. So influence is so important in this game. Let's just go with leader, lifespan, because having the same leaders for longer means you get more time out of each leader, and if a leader's at 5 experience star things, they're much more useful. So we're going to do that first. Okay, so a colony ship. Let's see, build colony ship. It costs 350. That's going to be 5 more months before we can even afford this. More like 6 or 7 more months. What do we got here? Well, Zeta Menace. Fuck those guys.
Evading hostile fleet.
Man, stop finding hostile fleets. Oh god, these guys are really tough. That looks mean. We're gonna avoid them. Okay, what can we do? Well, let's look into who the Zeta Menace is. I think that was these guys here. Now, I know who they are because I've played this before, and that's... I'm guessing the exact same thing as what the things that looked like that last time were, so I doubt I will be surprised. And we have just completed a frontier outpost. So all these worlds are now mine, including Europa. What can we do with this newfound wealth of stuff? So, we could build a new mining outpost here. That would cost 90. Oh my god, that's a lot. 90. It would cost 90, and it would give us 2 per week. So that's 40 weeks. Weeks? Months? Months, 40 months. Right, months. Okay, that would be 40 months until we recoup that investment, and right now I think it's more important to have a colony ship. So let's hold off and build up for the colony ship first. A special... Okay, right, so we have another special project we can look into, which is we killed some enemies. They left behind some debris that would be really cool to look into. So once this science ship is done there, we're going to tell them to come back and research that. First stellar cluster has... A stellar cluster? Really? Let's upgrade them too. Just to make sure we're all on the same page. Now, ship designs can automatically stay updated.
Complete.
I've chosen to not do that, just because it can
Ships
sometimes
upgraded.
stop it.
Construction complete.
Oh my god. What even? Why do I suddenly... Why do I have a trillion of these now? Oh, this is what I have researched. Okay. Let's look into researching new things. Okay. Ion thruster, I believe that is... Your ships move slightly faster. Engineering facility. I would be able to slightly research slightly more engineering stuff. Not hugely worth it. Or I could build corvettes better. Okay. I found an anomaly. We repaired. We upgraded. And then it finished doing everything. So let's see. How big is this world? Biham 3. Not the biggest. So this would probably be the ideal world to colonize because it's really big and really nice. But I'd rather find a colonizable world out here somewhere. Just because that would push our borders further along the spiral arm. If we could get all the way out to the Crossroads Nebula, that would be really cool. I don't think that's going to happen, though. I just have a feeling. Come on, 2 more months. Oh, we're still at normal speed. Go fast. Gotta get ready. That was really good timing on my part.
Special project complete.
Ooh, what? What was that? Oh, I found out who the Zeta guys were, I guess. And let's research who the Gamma people are. So, I think we've now run into another empire? Yeah, so we've run into the... We haven't. We just know who the Clickstock civilization are, and they are on... Fragmented... Right, early space age. Which I think... So they are fanatic collectivists and pacifists. We definitely have to uplift these guys at some point. Void clouds. These are the Gamma guys, the Zeta guys, I think. So this is it's some weird collection of debris and dust, and it's alive somehow. Interesting.
Situation log updated.
So yeah, let's look into that more. Okay. So, let's bring this guy back over here. I want to build an observation post. Oh, he was already right there, of course. Come on, just 1 more month. So the observation post is basically you put a little satellite in orbit and then you study the people on the planet. These are useful for a variety of reasons. Because they allow you to do things like research the planet and the people on it. Now, that's useful because it gives research, but you can also...
Special project complete.
Oh, great, we researched the void clouds. But you can also, you know, give the people a little more technology. Those guys are about to enter space. Well, maybe we'll tell them how to get into space easier, and then they'll be really thankful. Now, unfortunately, they already have a planetary government or governments of some sort. So they're not going to be fully within our control, but they'll work with us. So the void clouds are ancient. They are made out of something. Interesting. They will not stand in our way. Yeah, we're gonna kill him.
Anomaly found.
Ooh. Again, we'll leave a B for now and come back later. I want to get this guy's experience up before risking him. Because the higher the experience, the lower the risk. It's not, I want to get his experience up so that when he dies, it's going to be very dramatic. I swear. I really should be pushing out this way more. At least to where my wormholes reach.
Special project complete.
Oh, right. The crystals. Ooh. So yeah, there's all sorts of weird life forms out there that we don't really understand. And you know what? We're gonna kill all of them.
Situation log updated.
Yeah, we need to... we're still waiting on the colony ship. Oh, so we built that observation post. We're going to need more energy. Because we're going to need a lot more energy. So let's move there, and then once this month ticks over, I can tell it to build a power plant or a mining... I'm really not sure how you mine energy, but we'll give it a shot. Build mining station. Cool. Okay, so we have built an observation post around Salaphon. They've entered the early space age with primitive satellites. Ooh. So they've had their own Neil Armstrong at this point. What? Native enlightenment allowed. But I want to natively enlighten them. Oh, here we go. This will not be able to change the stance for 10 years. The policy will have these effects. Sharing knowledge. Yeah, why not? So yeah, let's oh, this costs a lot though. Yeah, I don't think we're quite ready to do that. So right now we are passively observing them. If we actively observe them, we get a little more benefit from this. We can also covertly infiltrate them. Oh, the covert infiltration, that allows us to... So, if we technologically enlighten them, they become their own little sub-empire under us. Which is really cool, but it's not really the best. If we covertly infiltrate them, though, they think it was their idea that they want to join us, right? It was their idea. So this is the better choice for us because we want to enslave those guys. Come on, people. Just research stuff faster. It's not that hard.
System survey complete.
Yeah, there's a thing that we want to research. I don't really care. Just research faster. See, this is pretty close to finishing that colony ship, as viewable from this little bar.
Complete.
So now we have a colony ship, and you'll notice our energy things murdered us a little bit right there. We're losing a lot. So what we're going to do, because, you know, like I've been saying, colony ships are expensive. We take the colony ship, we point it at something we want to colonize, like, say, this system here, and we colonize planet. Now we get to choose where we make first landing, and this is important because it adds bonuses to the surrounding area, as well as, you know, where you first land is symbolic and all that shit. So this looks like a good spot, and we're going to hope we don't lose too much in the time it takes to get there. finish something. Oh, we're about to get there. Okay, before we finish that, I think we're getting to the point where energy is going to be the limiting factor. So let's build a mining station there instead.
Debris analyzed.
Oh, okay, so remember those things we killed over here? Well, we just looked at what was left and went, oh wow, there's some really cool shit in here. And apparently there was some technology and some research. Yay! But more importantly, we're almost there.
Research complete.
Yeah! So we founded our first colony on another planet. Surrounded by lush vegetation, we have drones to protect us, and we've used the power source of the ship to power the colony. This is a great day for the Emirates of Mishka. First of all, let's look at some research. We have an observatory module we can build now. Cool. But you know what else is cool? AIs. Right? Yeah, AIs. So, we're still technically finishing the colonization of the planet. It'll take 13 months at a cost of 8 per month. So, buckle up. We're going to be here a while. I don't know. I guess it makes sense. Once you colonize a planet, it takes a while to actually set up the colonization of the planet. But, it's still annoying. Why doesn't the game just let me be a god? I just want to be a god. Is that too much to ask? Yeah, you should colonize. You should survey that system. This is a cool system. I like this system. It's got lots of stuff.
Situation log updated.
Eta Menace. Ooh, who are you? Let's look into them. Fucking gas grazers, man. Let's build 2 more Corvettes. So right now, our Corvettes have small nuclear missiles. I believe, if we wanted to, stop giving me choices, we could upgrade these to fusion missiles. So right now these do 8 to 12 damage, these do 9 to 14 damage. They have the same cooldown, same accuracy, slightly shorter range, but they do a bit more damage. However, they cost more and use more power, which isn't a huge issue right now. So I think what we're going to want to do is create a new design of Corvette. I really wish you could generate a random design name. So there are different sections, and a section is basically a predetermined list of slots you can fill with a given visual design. So the Striker Core has 1 small, but 1 medium slot, medium being bigger than small. Who would have thought? And 5 utility slots. Interceptor swaps the medium for 2 more smalls, and Shifter has fewer weapon slots, but bigger utility slots. So effectively you would do something like give it many shields, or very powerful shields, but it wouldn't be able to hit as hard. Right now we're going to stick to Striker. I hardly know her. So we're going to fill this up with a big, huge medium missile array, and you can see on the ship itself where those go. So look at that giant... Oh, look at that. That's so cool. And then we're going to put in enough fusion reactors to power this whole thing. And look. We have a big ol' stronger Corvette. Yeah. Give it a... Oh, so this is also really cool. You can not give your ships FTL. If you just want to make a little tiny defense ship, you can do that. So we don't really have options for anything else other than not giving it as powerful radar, which would make this cheaper. We're going to do that. How much does this save us? This doesn't save us anything because wormholes are actually free, I believe. If we had a warp generator, that would cost us a bit of money. See, I really wish that you could randomly generate a ship name. Oh, like auto-complete? It's not doing anything. What if I just want to... This is the... Turbogala class Corvette. I don't know. Random letters! Yay! See, let's go back here and see how the costs compare. Oh, let's kill you. So the Turbogala costs more, but let's see. Damage 6.27 versus 5.45, and it is otherwise completely identical. So yeah, let's actually cancel you and build another one of them. Oh, our construction ship is done. Dun dun dun. I need to wait. Yeah, not much he can do. Let's bring him out here and have him build a wormhole. You see what I mean about minerals being the supremely limiting
System
factor in this
survey
game?
complete.
Oh, the birth of space piracy. Fucks pirates. Where are they? Hello, pirates? Luckily, I'm building a little fleet. So, until that gets finished, we can't really explore much else. So let's survey that. As an arid world. Okay, so right now the pirate fleet has come in here and is looking to mess up some of our things. We don't appreciate that very much. So let's wait for the second Turbogala
Station under attack.
thing to finish.
Construction complete.
It joins its friends. Now, if we look closely, we can see that these ships are visually distinct. Maybe not hugely, but they are. This has one big turret and one small turret, and these each have 3 smaller turrets. So we're going to tell him to come over here and fuck up
Special
the...
project complete.
The Opalglic Coalition. Oh, our first actual other empire. Yay! Due to the collectivist and xenophobic, your kind will not threaten our unity. Keep out of our way. We will achieve unity. Do not stand. We will fight for our right to exist. But we hope for a productive relationship with your impressive nation. Your kind, so much unity, God. We will fight for our right to exist. First alien encounter. Intelligent alien life, but we've already found them with satellites and stuff. Okay. So we're telling these guys to come over here and fuck up the pirate fleet. This is technically firing back, I think. Not that it's doing much. These guys coming in to fuck up the pirates? Oh, please let that be true. I mean, I don't want to wait because if I lose this, that's a real pain, but that would be so cool. Okay, so here we go. Cancel, did I accident? Okay.
Hostile fleet engaged.
So if we zoom in, we will probably see that these ships are firing.
Colony established.
Those are basically the same, actually. Oh, colony established. And everything happens at once. Okay, ooh, what the hell? Oh, they are fucking up the gas grazers. No, they're peaceful. Or are the gas grazers fucking them up? What can they do? They fire... Oh, wow. Energy site? Oh, okay, so those guys are not the
Situation log updated.
Okay, so send them back to base. Thank the gas grazers, and let's come over here and look at our shiny new colony. Okay, we don't have a governor. We produce... Well, I guess this is the potential of it? Whatever. We have no edicts. Edicts are what you can use your influence points to boost certain aspects of your planets. You can also do... Where are they? Empire-wide edicts, which cost a given amount of influence per turn. Per month, rather. But I've never really felt the need to use those. So let's take a look. There's some pretty cool stuff on this world. But our people are going to be really upset until we have some slaves. So let's take this guy. And... There are no other... Needs to have a planetary administration. Oh, we need to upgrade this first? That's stupid. I guess when your entire government is... This is the thing we crash landed on this planet in, it's hard to manage things like moving millions of people around at once. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, not much to do there for now. We'll see how things go down the line. Where are you? Ah, fuck you. Damn it. Okay, we're gonna need to set up a frontier outpost around here. Just to lay claim to some stuff. Nope, just out of reach. Oh, he's in the process of surveying. Okay. What's this? Oh. The combat summary view, not the best. Just not the best. So yeah, then we're gonna have our science ship come back and research these things. And then survey that system. So yeah, then we're done stuff. When are you... Frontier Outpost! Yay! Okay, so yeah, this is the early game of Stellaris. It's a lot of this. It's, you know, move to new systems, see what's in the system, maybe...
System survey complete.
Like I said.
Research complete.
Oh, stop it. You know, it has a lot of... This game is a fantastic foundation upon which to build... Ooh, border range. Border range. This is a fantastic foundation upon which to build a fantastic game. In its current state, though, not so much. Not so much at all. I can see what they were going for, and there's a lot of really cool concepts here, but in its current state, this is not the best game I've played. And that's putting it lightly. So yeah, I would recommend this game in the regard that it is a 4X game. It does new things with the genre that have not really been done before. And it has a lot of really cool concepts, but if you're looking for a full experience right now, you're not going to find one. I'm sorry. It has a couple of technical issues too. It lacks good information conveyances. It doesn't know how to convey information properly. I really want more options on generating the galaxy too. It's very close to really nice, but it's not there.
Debris
Okay.
analyzed.
Oh, debris analyzed. I found stuff. Yay. Okay. So yeah, that's Stellaris. I will see you all next time.